one of the things I say when we're watching a film that is subpar, I always say, because as Jared, I wish Jared was here. All films are good because they basically are. There's some effort going into these things, right? And the thing is, I usually say, oh, come on, it's in color and it's in focus.
And
This
this movie
film is not in
this movie
color
is
and it
neither
is
of those
definitely
things.
not in focus. This film, there are sections of this film, the
What are you
pixel
talking
vision stuff,
about?
it
Explain
that
yourself.
actively hates people, that hates its audience, and just wants to make the shittiest looking film you can possibly try to get through. And but that's just that. I'm just talking about the
Hold
technical
that
stuff.
thought.
But this is just the technical stuff. I'm not even talking about the plot yet. But that's just my quarter. You have a
Well, I mean, I will
Damn it,
say that
Scott, you're
had I
making me
not,
want to like this film.
so we all watched. I'm guessing, Tad, did you watch the DVD or did you watch the Amazon one?
The version that I saw was
Plead the fifth.
480, but pretty
Yeah, it's
clean.
probably off the DVD.
But it was pretty clean.
All right, the Amazon one objectively looked like shit, which on one hand, and now that I've seen the 4K stills, it's even more pronounced. There's obviously a big difference between the non-pixel vision stuff and the stuff that was shot on film. Now, our version, the Amazon version,
Well,
there's
they were
such a
using
thin margin.
Panavision lenses.
Well, there's such a thin margin, like everything looks like shit.
Right.
Like the film stuff looked like shit, and then when you put the film like obviously there was a decision made to go pixel vision on these sort of, although there really aren't too many rules to when it appears and when it doesn't. Like there's obviously meant to be a big swing between clear and in focus and stylish. I mean, like
and blurry.
And then because what we watch, there's like a very narrow gap. Like this isn't nearly as effective. It's just more like, okay, so this just went from 50% hard to see to 90% hard to see.
Yeah. No, mind you,
I will say, well, the other thing I'll say is that the sets probably look better in the 4K version because on the Amazon version, like everything kind of looks cheap and shitty. And as a result, as I'm watching it, I'm watching like, there's a couple of actors in this movie that, Peter Fonda, who's hamming the shit out of it, but like that other male lead, like he went on to be in a lot of things, and
where else have I seen him?
Harris is good.
Jared Harris is excellent. Yeah,
Jared Harris is
Donovan.
fucking great, and I'm like, because everything looks so shitty and cheap, the Amazon version, I come out of it feeling like I watched some kind of experiment where the filmmaker happened to know a couple of people and got them to like show up on a Sunday
Not
night.
$1 million, not $1 million movie that was funded by David Lynch.
Yeah,
right.
Now, mind you, I
don't feel like I've really. I don't want to watch it again, but I kind of will watch the 4K when it comes out just to see the difference. But I don't feel like I saw this thing because it's obviously meant to be artistically stylish.
Yeah.
And it just did not come across in the transfer. Mm-hmm. And so on one hand, I almost feel like I can't review the finished product, even though, like, again, I haven't gotten the plot. Like, this is fucking terrible. Like, objectively terrible.
Oh, okay.
Many levels.
Okay.
Chris, I
really saw it.
I think I agree with you, and it gives it this sort of feeling that the whole thing is kind of like a student film.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy.
I disagree with Chris because I think the transfer that I saw was actually perfectly decent and upscaled well on my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looked pretty clean for the film.
The Amazon is really, really bad.
The non-film sections look like absolute dog shit because that's what they were going for.
Right. Yes, agree.
My problem with this movie is everybody was at a party in their 20s, at least one, where there was somebody who thought they were the coolest motherfucker on the planet and kept trying to convince you that they're the coolest motherfucker on the planet. And this movie felt to me the entire time I was watching it like that guy standing there going like, when I was in Ibiza last year, shut the fuck up. I'm going to slap you. Like,
Jared's not wrong. Tad's not wrong.
Tad.
Like it, the one thing that baffles me after watching this movie, though, is the thing that I was thinking about the entire way through this movie is one of my favorite movies that I've ever watched for this show, which is A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Finding out that there is no information out there at all that even suggests that Anna Lily Eminpour has ever even seen this movie,
Right.
let alone it was an influence on her, is buck wild to me.
Yeah.
Because it feels to me like she watched this movie and went, I'm going to make this, but good.
And it does read like that. It feels like that, that it is. It's like that. This is a bad first draft of that.
No, I'm totally agreeing with Tad. This film feels like somebody getting really high and wanting to make a Dracula movie, literally a Dracula movie with like Harker and and Dracula's
Van
daughter
Helsing,
and all Van Helsing and all that crap.
Renfield.
He takes all these characters and because he's high,
And
he
Lucy.
pushes them all together. And I think as a film, a serious film, as a film that is actually trying to tell a dramatic story, it's a complete failure. But as a comedy,
Yes.
Oh my God! Yes. Oh my God! Yes.
This woman talks in exposition from the beginning to the end.
Mhm.
I am going to America with my cousins and like that. I am originally from Transylvania, where the car very cold and the water is very deep. And like, shut the fuck up! But she couldn't stop talking in exposition the entire movie.
Roger Ebert said that this is a movie that's full of jokes, but no one in the cast is in on it. And I think that's a really good.
That's pretty good.
He also said what I think is a better comment at the end of that review, which is that it's like listening to a jazz improvisation without knowing what the original composition was.
What the melody is they're riffing on.
Yeah,
You're deep in the noodle and you don't know what the hell's going on, right?
right.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I mean, like on one, like this is the mid '90s hipster fucking
Oh
hire
yeah.
their own supply Dracula.
Well, and
Big
it's
time,
New
big
York,
time.
and
Yeah, that's
and
a
it's-
good description.
Yes.
It's dirty
And it's
New
New
York.
York too. Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and that's something else that I want to mention, which is I do not think, as much as this movie, I think, borrows from David Lynch, I think one of the biggest problems is David Lynch's stuff does not work in New York. New York is too small. Like it's too the buildings are too tall, the streets are too narrow, the apartments are too small. Like you can't make a Lynchian film in that environment because he needs space to breathe.
He needs the
needs-
Midwest.
or LA. He needs those row houses and the hills. He needs
Yeah, he's from Missouri.
Right.
He works with wide space.
He needs
His
warehouses.
most paranoid film was probably Eraserhead, and that still felt like a suburb.
because it's also that's shot in a big industrial
Yeah,
facility
right.
in the middle of City of Industry.
Mhm.
Like my favorite Lynch thing is Twin Peaks, and Twin Peaks is shot up here
Mhm.
where you get 20 miles outside of Seattle, you can walk for a day and a half without hitting another person.
Wow.
Like you need that
So do you think it was a mismatch of his interest to this
that
film?
Lynchian style and New York, I just don't think go together.
Interesting.
I'm with.
Also,
I mean,
I got the feeling that it's a bit, and this is kind of repeating what's already been said, but it feels a little bit like the way Warhol kind of made movies, where it was like they're more fun to make than they are to watch.
yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to get all my friends together,
Oh, absolutely.
and it's going to have this patina of cool.
Mhm.
Peter
know?
Fonda
Yeah.
took SAG scale for this because I'm sure he just wanted to hang out with these people in New York.
Sure.
I'm going to
It's-
push back a little bit, though, because I'm going to say that as far as it being unintentionally funny, I think it's genuinely funny. And I wrote down a couple of things in my
He
second
didn't say it was
viewing.
unintentionally funny. He said the characters aren't in on the joke.
That
The
makes sense.
characters
But
aren't
okay,
in it.
I'm going to push back on that because I think at least the filmmaker knows that what he's doing is funny. The fact that Nadja is so ridiculously just spieling these monologues about, if plants are very honest and all this stuff. That's funny. That's funny.
It's funny.
And there was a scene, I wrote it down. Nadja, Renfield lives with me. He's my slave. Renfield, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah,
That's fucking funny. Then a few seconds later, it's like, why do you hate your dad so much? And she says, well, there's a story, and this will
Oh
sound
my
weird.
God, this
and then
fucking
suddenly
story.
this glissando on a harp, which we never saw before.
Yeah,
in the
I
shot,
know, it's
and it
great.
pans over and Renfield's playing the harp. That's fucking funny.
It is. It is.
You tell me this is intentional, an intentional comedy. I might actually rate it.
I
different.
think
The whole thing
I
with
think
the
it
boat
is. I think
at
it
the
is an
end where they're
intentional-
dragging the boat around, it's like it's funny.
I think it is an intentional comedy when they show up in Romania, which is shot in Brooklyn.
Upstate
and-
Romania.
That part kind of
and-
worked.
And they have the dudes in the fucking like they're wearing like classic Dracula police uniforms.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
You know,
Uh-huh.
like it literally
Prussian
looks
War.
like we went back in we went back in time to Crimea and started shooting this.
It's like the Burgermeister's guys from like, the Frankenstein movies in the 30s, basically.
Right.
Now, yeah, so I thought that when it actually got to Romania, they got pretty funny. And you know what? A lot of the interiors were kind of cool looking.
Yeah.
They found some interesting places to shoot. And
She's cool looking.
yeah.
Nadja, the actress who plays Nadja.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
It's
Oh,
right back.
Livenstein.
The thing is,
Well,
you never gives me a
well-
chance to know if she's actually a good actor or not because
I can't tell.
She's just
I cannot tell.
hypnotically reciting stuff, and it's like, is that acting or what is it? I'm not sure what it is.
I don't know.
I think she and the director were having a torrid affair.
She has far too many pages of dialogue in this movie.
Yeah. So way too many. Yes.
Oh my god.
There's something I've become aware of as I get older, and there's a category of movies that I call not good but good, and I think this falls into
Bad
that
good?
for me. It's not even like
It's not so bad it's good.
It's
I never
not
wanted
it's
to
not
turn it
Grizzly
off.
2. It's not like just ineptly hilarious. It's just like I don't know. I understand all the critiques. I don't disagree with any of them, but I still like this movie.
Yeah.
I
think about
want to also
Jennifer
give one. I want to give one more
boxing
special.
Elena.
I want to give one more special
come to it.
demerit to the music in this movie. The music in this movie sucks.
It's really
There's
not.
that. There's
Well,
that.
wait, hold on though.
The
There's that
music is
dollar-
good,
No,
but it shouldn't
there's
be in this movie.
It's
There's that
Portishead and
dollars-
My Bloody Valentine on their own. They're both fucking great. In here,
There's-
no. I don't know.
The
Again,
dollar,
it feels like a student film.
Actually, I didn't mind it at all. That
the
was
dollar store version of She Sells Sanctuary that pops up more than
Yeah,
once
that
in
was
this movie.
really funny.
Oh my
I
god!
couldn't get the right.
But when the first 30 seconds they start playing Soon, which is
Which is like maybe one of my favorite songs of all
one of the
time.
best songs ever, the film isn't up to that level, and it just again feels like a student film where somebody's like trying to steal the cachet
Now-
of something cooler
Now,
than
mind you,
what
okay,
it
it
is.
was just, okay, put a pin
Right,
in that.
it's constantly trying to tell you how cool it is.
Yeah. I'm going to put a pin in
Look
there.
at my
You're
record
absolutely
collection.
right. This film is trying for a certain tone, which is like intentionally funny, but kind of really super low key, so you don't know it's funny, and it doesn't work. They can't. They never find the tone. It's like
I will
Again, a girl walks
It-
home
it
alone
is-
at night. Does that?
it does that.
It's-
exactly.
and
It
another
does it
one-
It finds the
fantastically.
tone.
Well, because it
from the
doesn't spend any
first
time telling you
second.
how cool it is.
Yeah,
Right.
I will
that's the
also.
that's the
I will
Pixel Vision thing.
No,
That,
because it knows how cool it is.
yeah.
That movie,
It takes
that movie doesn't have any pretensions about being cool because it's just fucking cool. And somebody who's cool doesn't have to tell you they're cool.
Right.
Yeah.
And I will say that I think some of you guys already seen and hate it, but I would argue that Jarmusch's Only Lovers Left Alive, which is my second favorite hipster vampire flick.
It's
after-
better than this.
Never
Yes,
saw it.
I like that movie a lot.
I think
and
near,
it's
is it
the
near
same kinda
dark? Does that
vibe.
qualify?
Although
Mhm.
I think it happens less with Lynch, but it happens a lot more with Jarmusch. That
Mhm.
after Jarmusch's first few hits, a lot of film students said, "Oh, this is the way to make movies."
Oh, yeah.
Right.
They're just,
No, this suffers from the art school.
yeah.
Now the
that's-
Pixel Vision thing especially annoyed me because they got there with this $150 toy
Fisher
camera,
Price.
and the thing is they're like, we're so hip, we're
They're
shooting with the
going
Pixel
for
Vision camera.
$1,500 a piece.
See how crappy it looks? Look at me! Look at me! Look at me! Look at me!
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're not in the film at all because it's such an obvious gimmick. And that's the thing. And it's like it shows disrespect for the audience, but it also shows a kind of weird New York City decadence where it's just like, someone pointed out the fact that this is when someone shoves a sheep out into a runway during a fashion show. It's like, that's so
Also,
amusing.
there was
It's like,
no rhyme or reason to when the Pixel Vision.
no, I was hoping it'd be Vampire Vision, but it wasn't.
It isn't.
It
Yeah.
wasn't. It was fucking
random.
random.
I
It's
think
random.
it's supposed to be, and they don't know how to do that.
Thank you, Todd. That is a good theory. That's a good theory.
Like
They didn't know how to apply it. They didn't know how to apply
Right.
it.
It's the monster
I
cam.
think they just started shooting it in pixel vision.
It's the
Got
monster.
money.
They got
They
some
had $1
money.
million fucking dollars to make this movie in the 1990s.
You
Like
get a lot done with that
Nothing.
back then.
the
Yeah, like
It's-
Liquid Sky.
it's the monster cam from Sam Raimi movies, but done wrong.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sure.
Jim, Liquid Sky, which I've never seen, and the reason I've never watched it is because it gives off a vibe. It is exactly everything saying is bad about this movie. I feel like that gives off
Except
waves.
it's made by Russian immigrant druggies.
You're not wrong, John. FYI.
It just everything I've seen from it, clips,
Prove to me
people
this
talking about it,
isn't.
it's like, no, that sounds bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
it's a
sounds bad.
curiosity more than anything else.
Right.
it
Of
is.
its, definitely of its time.
Yep.
So I'm like,
By the way, I
I
just
didn't
want to
want to
say
turn it off.
I want to like I went into this wanting to like it because vampire movies are one
Yeah.
of my favorite
Right.
genres.
Yeah.
I love vampire movies. And if you make a vampire movie that's bad enough for me to say the kind of shit that I've been saying during this review,
It's
you
bad.
fucked up.
Well, I'm kind of like getting on board the way sometimes you guys talk a film up and I'm just like, oh, maybe it wasn't so bad. I'm starting to agree with you, but I stand by the fact that I picked this movie because I like it.
Hey, nothing
And I
wrong with
wanted
that.
to
man.
share it with you guys.
Hey,
Again-
I like the Water Boy. Come on.
Again,
deal.
there's two axes. Is this good and do I like it?
Yeah.
And it's perfectly okay
Yeah.
to be down here.
Exactly. That's not a bad place to be. It's comfortable
I
down there,
never
man.
wanted to turn it off.
Mhm.
You did or did not?
No, I never thought about turning it off. And
Neither
I-
of these movies, they're of a piece.
At
No,
least
I-
it's
I-
short.
I guess.
I mean, roll all the way back to the
I
beginning of this
haven't had
This
the
conversation.
movie was
mind to
two- if
watch,
this
like,
movie
part
was
of the
2
4K
hours
just to
long-
see how much better it looks.
It was
If
nice
this
and
movie-
it was nice and short.
If this
Yeah.
movie was 2 hours long, I would have gone to John's house and beat him up.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna go back to what Chris said earlier about the him being taken out of the film by the visual quality. Once I started watching this thing, and this is the Amazon version or the Amazon version,
Yeah.
where
Fine.
it was slightly out of sync, and the film chain obvious it was an obvious film chain. You can see artifacts from the telecine going. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, well that's what it is. It's like I understand. I didn't that not impede my
Yeah,
enjoyment.
because
No.
mine was in
Pixel
sync
vision
and
was
it in
terrible, but
focus.
the film chain, once you understand what's going on in the film chain, it's fine. It's just an old 20-year-old, probably a Betamax print that they
Well, I thought
they
was
transferred
it
out.
video?
30-year-old.
30-year-old, yeah, Betamax or Betacam XP or something like that they just
No,
transferred
it's
over.
Panavision, man.
No, it's shot in Panavision, but this is not what we
The
saw.
source
No,
file
right.
that we're talking about here.
But nonetheless, it did not impede my enjoyment of the film because I knew what was going on.
I didn't
this
have.
is like-
I didn't.
Remember the Begotten? It's like
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That
that's
film-
different, man.
But no,
Like
but
I
the thing
said,
is,
go
that was,
look at those.
That was literally hard to watch because it
No, I
was
know,
so
but go
fucked
look
up.
at the still. If you look at the 4K stills I put in the chat earlier,
Hey.
you can see. Oh, wait, no, the photography in this was actually
No, actually, these are all the backgrounds I'm using are all the 4K stills from.
yeah, like
Yeah, and they look really good.
Wow,
see,
like this is like
Jared Harris.
50%.
Again, great work, very early work from him.
I enjoyed
I
Peter
think
Fonda
it's
in
like
this
that anyway.
immensely.
I thought Peter
I
Fonda.
thought it was one of Fonda's better roles.
Peter Fonda.
Wow.
Peter Fonda rises above the actual
Give me more.
material.
No.
Like
Crank
He
that
makes the most of
Fonda
it anyway.
he's
Like, what if
to 11.
he's absolutely insane in this film,
completely
and
insane?
it's pretty great at certain when she leaves the bar after hucking him over the bar.
Oh, throwing him over the bar, right?
And she leaves the bar and he goes running after her and then turns around and goes running back. It's real sort of like Roadrunner shit. Like it's like that's goofy.
I
I was
Like,
thinking a lot about like it would have been great if this movie had been made at the exact same time Dennis Hopper was making Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
Just- they're both just like cranking all the way to 11.
Yeah. Now, mind you, I think that what Fonda was doing is what they call in the film industry, at least they did, smoking the day player crack pipe.
no,
You know, he
wanted
came
to
on.
be-
I know
would
he
not
wanted to be
call
in
this
it.
a day
He,
player.
was on it, he probably was on a 4 or 5 day shoot, and he just let it all out. Just
he paid for his own,
which is even
plane-
more of a crack pipe thing. It's
He
like he's got.
paid for his own plane ticket to fly to New York to film this because he wanted to be in it so much.
Yeah,
Like
there it is.
Like this wasn't
And this is
this
not
wasn't
the
a paycheck
director's
for him.
first film.
No.
right?
No.
No. He's made a bunch of films.
That's
Some
not what that's
well regarded.
that term actually means not like they're just just kind of drawing a paycheck and not acting. It means that they're only there for a couple of days, so they're going to totally explode, and that's
He
what
was there for the whole shoot.
he
which
exploded. He was exploding
I
the
think was
entire thing.
only like 15 or 20 days, but
Yeah, he was having a hell of a time. You could tell. I think it was a
Yes.
3-week shoot.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. 15,
Oh,
20 days
yeah.
and they're done.
In that scene after she is she starting to turn or what's her name
Nadja.
Lucy's starting to turn into a vampire maybe, and he's trying to figure out how far gone she is in the elevator, and so he
with
pulls
the
out
sunglasses?
he pulls out the little John Lennon
Sunglasses.
brown sunglasses,
Uh-huh.
which seems completely arbitrary. He's just like, wait a minute, and he puts those on just so it makes him look more weird and cool, I guess. And I laughed out loud, and it's like, oh, he's actually like, can you see her reflection in my glasses?
Yeah.
Well, and then he does it again with Cassandra. He's like,
He's
and he
holding them up
takes
to
them
her.
off, and he's holding them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that to the right on Chris's background, is that Lucy's character? I can't remember.
That's Lucy.
Yeah, she was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
She was-
she's pretty
alright.
good.
No, she actually committed, and it's fun to watch. It's a real honest to god acting going on here. I really enjoyed.
Davidson's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like,
The
Mm-hmm.
guy
Yeah,
who plays
or
Jim.
what
Yeah.
is it? Martin
Yeah.
Martin Donovan.
Martin
Yeah.
Donovan. What else have I seen him in? He's like a
He's
really.
been like tons of things.
He's like
He's
a
in
million.
tons of
He's
stuff.
been in millions, and he still is in millions of movies.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
a priest. He's the pastor in Saved, which is an amazing part.
Right.
And then Lucy's played by an actress named Galaxy Craze.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, that's trying a little too hard there.
I mean,
The
That's
90s.
because Columbia was
Oh, the
already
90s,
taken up.
exactly.
right, exactly.
Jim, do you have a corner for this thing?
That's why I don't
And then
understand
my
why people
corner
have
was
nostalgia
spread
for it.
out. It was amortized over the entire
You
shoot.
amortized your corner.
I amortized.
Yeah,
Are you getting a good return on your investment?
My ROI is zilch. But
Man,
No,
Amazing.
he's getting 10 degrees back for every 9 he put out.
that's good to know.
But your audio's much better this week, Jim, so we can hear everything you're saying. You're not cutting out.
Yeah, it's the new thing, right? It's
Yeah,
the new
I
Zoom.
think it's this. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe. Okay, good enough.
I mean,
Well,
at the end of the day, this is not a good movie, but I found it, especially
It was
in
an
an hour and
enjoyable
23 minutes,
movie,
strangely watchable.
Right.
Yeah, and it's because it's as Tad said, it's not too long.
Right.
well,
That
that's how I
helped.
got through it. This
That
is
helped.
short.
Yeah.
It's a
Because I
fucking
figured,
train wreck.
once it was like at the 1 hour point, I said, "Oh, it's only another 20 or so." minutes."
Exactly.
Yeah, that's where I did. I was
See
watching
what
the thing.
happens.
I was watching it. But once I figured out it was a comedy, I enjoyed it.
If
But
you're
still,
writing-
Absolute
I
fucking
never need
train
to see this
wreck.
film ever again. I'm good. I'm
Again,
done.
if you're writing the timeline and you're just like, oh, I only have 20 minutes left, it's probably not a good movie. Actually.
If you're
It's not a
checking.
bad movie.
No, it's not a good
Not a
movie.
bad movie.
We've
It's not a
seen
good movie, but it's a
worse.
good
I
movie.
This is
picked
not a
worse.
good movie.
No. All right. Okay.
Watchable,
Thumbs.
bad.
Thumbs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Sorry, man.
Nah.
That's a lot of like mids. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.